Mga kapatid, kamusta ba kayo dyan? Okay lang ba kung taglish ako, taglish kasi hindi ko kaya pag purong English. Tumataas sa sukal ko saka blood pressure ko eh. Kaya patawarin niyo na ako kung magano tayo ha, taglish lang, taglish kasi baka mapainom mo ng gamot bigla-bigla eh. Anyway, tinawagan ako ni Brother Manly, no? Para sabi niya, mag-share ka naman, magbigay ka ng talk sa May 1. Binigyan ako ng trabaho para sa Labor Day ni Brother Manly. Tapos, nung binuksan ko yung file, yung pala ba naman, profile of a servant of God. Wala naman akong problema sa servant of God, pero yung profile, medyo traumatic sa akin yung word na yung profile. Kasi, kwentuhan ko lang kayo sandali lang kwentong to. Nung college ako, may kaibigan ako, schoolmate. Ang sabi ba naman sa akin, alam mo, kasi diba yung meaning ng profile, either short description ng katulad nito, itong talk natin, or outline of mukha ng tao. Sabi ba naman, alam mo, then yung profile mo, ibig niya sabihin yung side view ko, yung side view mo mas pogi kaysa yung pag nakaharap ka sa akin. So parang hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko sa kanya. Kung sasakalin ko, dadaganan ko eh. So anyway, hanggang ngayon traumatic pa rin. Kaya nung nakita kong profile, medyo nagdasal na kagad ako. Anyway, seryoso na tayo. Taglish lang taglish. So in the first talk, I heard na you discussed about servanthood and you talked about when Jesus was with his disciples and a mother came to Jesus asking Jesus for a favor to put his two children on his left and on his right. But Jesus said, that's not my problem. I can't do anything about it. But if you want your children or whoever wants to be great, should serve. Whoever wants to be first should be the least, the last. So most of you, since you're in this talk about servanthood, I guess and I suppose you've already discussed or you've already told the Lord, Lord, I've given my life to you. I offer my life to you. Use me in any way you want. So make me your servant. Perhaps yun ang words nyo kay Lord. So, pag-usapan natin about being a servant. So, and what service really means and ano ba talaga maging God's servant? I'm not speaking from, I'll be speaking from experience, not expertise. And, I'll just give you, I won't give you definitions, but I'll just give you descriptions. Diba? Mga ganon. So firstly, being a servant of God is not a job title. Ako po, inassign po ako sa district namin na assistant district servant. Wala naman po akong table, wala naman pong nakapaskil dun sa table na assistant district servant. Wala pong ganon. In the same way, same token, God is not interested in titles. No one is overqualified nor underqualified in serving the Lord. Walang sobrang magaling, walang hindi magaling para kay God. Lahat pantay-pantay, lahat anak ka ng Diyos. Not being a servant of God is not having a specialization. Alam nyo, nung tinawag ako ni Brother Mandy, akala ko gusto niya, imbitahin niya ako mag-serve para sa aking specialization na kumanta. Kaso lang, hindi ako pinapakanta eh. So, eto ako ngayon, pinapashare lang ako. So, hindi ko to specialization. So, oo pa rin ako kasi gusto ko mag-serve eh. Gusto ko mag-serve. Hindi naman ako makahindi kay Brother Manly. Not a weakling who is pushed around. Servant. That's all the servants of the Lord. No one in the Bible, among all the Bible heroes, no one, not even one were weaklings. You talk about Moses, you talk about Daniel, you talk about David. They all defied authority. They went against the Pharaoh. They went against the king. Daniel went against the people in the higher ups because they lived for the Lord. They wanted to serve the Lord. And that's who they are. And let me get back, no? Being God's servant, it's not just an 8 to 5 job na alas 8 ng umaga, pagkagising ko, Kristiyano ako. Alas 5, pagkatapos ng trabaho, okay na, wala na. Hindi ganon. Being a Christian, being a servant is not an 8 to 5 lifestyle. It's not, Lord, I'll live for you 364 days in a year. Just give me that one day for myself. It's not like that. God is with us every second, every minute, every hour, every day, forever. So God is showing us how we should live. And God is showing us how we should serve. Secondly, so let me go now to comparing being in a self-centered service and being in a true service. No? Kasi doon tayo papunta. Now that we want to serve the Lord, ano ba? Meron bang hindi totoo? Meron bang totoo? Ano ba ang totoo? Pure one difference between true service and not self-centered service is, first one, like in the first picture in the illustration, I'm showing you campaigning, presidential campaigning. Here, you'll see it's pure human effort. Maybe those who are running, whoever they are, politicians, maybe they're running to protect their own interests. Maybe they're running we don't know their motives, no? But maybe some of them, hindi naman pinapatakbo ni God, takbo pa rin lang ng takbo. Diba? Kasi alam nila, mananalo sila. To serve, well, we don't know their true motives. Diba? But that's for self-centered. Now, if we go to true service, in the illustration, you'll see Jesus raising someone from the dead. All the Bible heroes, all of them rely on the power of God. All of them have a personal relationship with the Lord. All of them move when God tells them to move. All of them love the Lord. And it is out of that love that, they get to be used by God and get to experience the power of God. Secondly, just like Sister Lynn mentioned kanina, there are some would like to serve when there's a big opportunity. Whereas in true service, you serve whether it's big or small. You serve kung marami man tao. You serve kung iilan-ilang lang tayo. That's it. Jesus was good, was excellent in feeding 5,000, feeding plenty of people. But he was excellent also in being alone with Matthew, having dinner with a tax collector, or healing someone. See, there are big opportunities and there are small opportunities. Important thing, you don't say no to anything, whether how small it is, you do not say no. That's service for the Lord. Self-centered, I want to serve. Gusto ko, dun ako sa harapan para makita ko ng mga tao. Para lang makuha lang yung attention. Uy, si Liden nagsaserve. Wow, galing naman. That's self-centered. In the second illustration, instead of seeking people's attention, you seek God's recognition. That's all you want. You just want to serve. You just want to serve the Lord. Whatever happens. Kasi kunyari, maliit lang yung meeting, maliit lang. Wala namang mga tao. Pero you still fix the chairs. You still prepare the food. You still practice, hoping that there will be people who will attend, because you want to serve people and You want to know that, you are serving because of God. God, tutulong ako. Konti man, wala man tao dumating. Basta nandito ako para sa'yo. That's true service. Another, yung isa, two-way. Yung isa two-way, no? Yung I will serve, pero what's in it for me? Matutulungan mo rin ba ako? Diba? Tulungan kita. Tulong ako dyan. Pero matutulungan mo ba ako? Yan, that's self-centered service. The other one is, yan, yung happy to serve. No? You just provide excellent service. You provide excellent service without, without receiving anything. Wala kang ina-expect. Nilagay ko dyan, happy to serve, kasi familiar ba kayo? Sa SM yun eh. Yung pag alas 3, bigla na lang sila sasayaw, tapos papalakpak, tapos sasabihin, happy to serve. Na ano ko rin yan eh. Ewan ko, si Robbie, taga Nueva Ecija dati, kasi doon ako nagtatrabaho, meron yung NE. Sila yata nagpasimuna eh. Basta pag alas 3, pag nandun ko, biglang magugulat ka na lang habang naglalakad ka sa mall, biglang titigil, papalakpak, sasayaw. May dance number talaga, biglang happy to serve. Ganyan. Sige, so next time pag nagsama-sama tayo, pag alas 3 na, ganyan ang gagawin natin, ha? Bigla na lang tayo sasayaw, papalakpak, biglang happy to serve. Yan ang true service. Abangan nyo, pag nakita nyo sila Brother Manly at Kuya Dennis, Doc Dennis, pag alas 3, pansinin nyo, sasayaw at papalakpak mga yan. Self-centered service. You serve only when you're in the mood, when you're in a good mood. Pag masaya lang kayo, pag hindi inconvenient, that's when you serve. Tapos true service is even if you're not in the mood. Marami ka man problema, alam ko lahat po tayo, mas lalo ngayon time ng pandemya. Katulad nung kwento ni Robbie, from 2 meetings, naging 7 meetings. Diba? I guess that's normal for everyone. And, when you're not in the mood, you make all the excuses. You make all the excuses, and they may be right, they may be okay, pwede, papasa, pero you serve not because of your emotions. You serve because there is a need. And you serve because you were called. That's it. In the illustration, yung excuse niya, I feel like I'm already tired for tomorrow. Lahat marami pong ginagawa, lahat po may problema. But, there are needs to be met. And that's what we are called to do. Yan. Ito, self-centered service. Yan. Katulad yan, insensitive o insistent, yung mapilit. Pwede sana, di ba, kay Brother Mandy, huwag mo na ako pa-share, Brother Mandy, pakantahin mo na lang ako. Yun ang gusto ko, kumanta eh. Diba? Yan yung ayaw ni Lord, yung ipipilit mo ang sarili mo. Yun. Tapos sensitive to the needs, flexible ka. Katulad yan, si Jesus, yan, feeding the 5,000, yung illustration, no? Bakit si Jesus magpipreach kung alam rin niya gutom yung mga tao? Diba? Kaya sa pathways na kwento ni Robbie, na kwento rin ni Sister Lynn na yung may mga pakain, yan. Kasi mahirap nang makinig pag gutom eh. Eto, dito sa illustration ni Jesus, yan. Diyan nag-umpisa ang unang community pantry. Yan ang community pantry. Dahil walang biglang nag-offer si God, si Jesus ng pagkain. So, in summary, self-service is pure human effort. And you want big opportunities only, you seek people's attention. Reciprocation, gusto mo may tulong sa'yo. Only when in the mood, insensitive and insistent, mapilit ka dun sa gusto mong mangyari. While dun sa true service, rely on the power of God, big and small opportunities. You seek God's recognition alone. You are happy to serve regardless of your mood.
and you are sensitive to the needs of the people, and so you are flexible. Like I said kanina, no, na I'm not here sharing to you because of my expertise, but because of experience. Not even experience na ako yung gumawa, but being a witness to people who serve. I can, kasi sinasabi ko, when it comes to service, I mentioned Bible heroes. Diba? Sabi nyo, Bible heroes mga yan. But, I can mention a few who are with us. Like Doc Dennis. Si Doc Dennis, he's the leader of Pathways. He gives talks, he gives sharings, he leads us. But there are times na doon naman sa Ligaya, kung magbibigay ng talk yan sa Pathways sa Ligaya, nagsiset up yan ng upuan. Minsan mas maaga pa yan dumadating kaysa sa akin. Mas marami pang na-set up yan kaysa sa akin. 'Di ba? Kaya si Doc Dennis, sasamahan ko yan kahit saan. Pwera lang sa kainan. Kasi, doktor ko yan si Doc Dennis eh. Pag nakita niya ako kumain, baka taasan niya yung dose nung pang high blood ko saka pang asukal ko. So, sasamahan ko yan kahit saan. Basta wag lang Tapos sinabi ko rin kay Doc Dennis na paglaki ko, gusto ko mag-take ng medicine tulad niya. Kaya siya naging doktor. Ngayon, nagtitake na rin ako ng medicine na mga prescribe niya. Yun nga lang ang kaibahan. Pero at least, ginagaya ko sa nagtitake ako medicine. So, yan. Another person who I can inspires me, ever since the pandemic started, ever since Zoom meeting started, alam niyo yan, si Sister Ali Capote. Yan, sa lahat na mamahala ng mga Zoom meeting natin. Wala. Nahiyaman ako aminin, pero dapat yata trabaho ko yun eh. Pero buti na lang nandyan si Ate Ali. Thank you, Ali. And who else? Alam nyo, mga kapatid, sa Pathways at sa Ligaya, marami po dyan ang nagsaserve. Marami pong kwento, marami po kayong hindi nyo man sila maririnig magsalita, na mag-preach, ganyan, mag-share. Pero makikita nyo sila sa buhay ng pagsaserve nila. Mas lalo yung mga current DGL ngayon, current ADGL, yan. Alam nyo, yung mga ganyan, yung akin dati, yung una kong DGL, sa loob-loob ko, he didn't need to share to me because I saw how his life was. He didn't need to share Jesus with me because I saw how he related to me. And also, like Sister Lynn said before, na it does not, ang pagsuserve hindi lang sa community, hindi lang sa Pathways, hindi lang pag tayo nagsama-sama. Alam nyo, pag tayo magsama, madaling maging mabait eh. Kasi lahat tayo, we have something in common. But like Sister Lynn said, community or serving should be done also outside. And for me, what's inspiring to me, meron sa Ligaya, I have titos and titas. Sorry na kung blabbering, but I just want you to know about examples. Like I told you, I want to describe, not to define. But there are titos and titas in Ligaya, like Tito Ed and Tita Beling Lansang. They have two special children, and they have been taking care of them for more than 20 years. I've been with Ligaya for 20 years, and since unang salta ko pa lang doon, narinig ko na yon. Hindi ko pa nakikita, pero narinig ko na. Tapos nung nakita ko na, the two special children, they love the Lord. And I'm sure Tito Ed and Tita Beling's family won't be complete without the two of them. That's their family already. And you talk about reciprocation, they're just happy to serve. They love their children. They love their children. And to me, I'm hats off to them. And ano pa ba idadagdag ko? Talk about weakling. Nakikita nyo pag nagpe-prayer meeting tayo, marami yung mga nagsasalta na, thus says the Lord is telling me this. Alam nyo, hindi rin biro yon. It takes courage to come out and say the word of God, believing na this is from the Lord. And we have a sister here. Her name is Monette. She's very sensitive to the word of the Lord. Whenever there's a gathering, she's used by God to speak words, to speak prophecies to the body. Kaya nga, kasi kaibigan ko rin yun, tawag ko na sa kanya, hindi Monette pero thus says. Kasi puro thus says the Lord ang sinasabi niya eh. Ayan. So, mga kapatid, I'm just sharing with you people who serve. They serve because they love the Lord. They were called by the Lord. And what else can I say? They're living their life not for themselves, but for God. And to me, they are my heroes as well. My heroes are not just people from the Bible, but people I see. And that's true service. So a servant of God is one who seeks to render true service. He or she is reliant on God, concerned with the need rather than personal gain, and is sensitive to the concerns of the people he serves. In other words, self-centered service is always about you. The spotlight is always on you. But true service is always about not us. It's always about our one true Lord and Savior. So, what should our response be? We should realize na I'm guilty of self-centered service, but there are parts also na true service. So it's important that you recognize aspects na i-test nyo, medyo examine nyo rin sarili nyo. Ano ba? Bakit ko ba gusto mag-serve? Gusto ko ba ng attention ng mga tao? O gusto ko lang kasi ito sinabi ni God. Ito sinabi ni God kaya dito ako. Secondly, what else should we do? We should pray for God's grace to help us to move from self-centered service to true service. Lord, tulungan niyo naman ako dito, parang kulang ako sa pansin, parang gusto ko lang mapansin ng tao. Lord, lipat niyo ako kasi gusto ko approval niyo. Hindi ko gusto na approval ng tao. Hindi na importante sa akin 'yon. Ang importante sa akin, Lord, kayo ang nampasaya ko. Tapos gradual growth. Kasi we should realize na, changes sometimes are not immediate. It's not sudden. Some stories are sudden, some stories are drastic, some grow fast, some grow slow, some grow, slowly but surely. So gradual growth. And for us to achieve that, let's ask ourselves, especially now pag pandemic, 'di ba? Tulad ng kwento ni Brother Robbie na nami-miss niya yung gathering kasi nakaka-serve siya eh. Alam niya si Brother Robbie, bukod sa DGL, bukod sa nag-share, drummer yan eh. Nakikita ko yan mag-drums eh. Gusto ko nga sana kasi sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, nagpe-presenta ako kay Brother Mandy na vocalist ako eh, vocalist. So, that's pero kidding aside, daily, let's ask, kasi sabi nga ni Sister Lynn, service is not just within the community, it's outside. So every day, Lord, how can I serve you today? Lord, how can I serve you today? Who do you want me to serve? How can I serve you today? So take initiative to serve others at home, at work. Kwento ni Sister Lynn na yung boss niya, 'di ba? The boss serve people during the meeting na nandun sa office nila. na nakita ni Sister Lynn na it affected her, it touched her. God spoke through that service. So sometimes you don't need to, you don't need to preach. I'm not discouraging you from preaching. If you have the opportunity, please do so. But serving others with actions, just assisting them, helping them, they will see God in you. And talk with your, open up with your DGLs, ADGLs, and you identify areas where you could serve more so that you will grow more. Because as you go out and serve, you'll realize how good God has been to you, how faithful He has been to you, and you will grow in just realizing. Actually, not even grow. You will feel smaller because God is growing in you. God is becoming bigger in you, like yung dasal ni John the Baptist na I decrease and you increase. Ganon ang mangyayari. So in conclusion, God is primarily concerned with who we are and not simply with what we accomplish. And if I may say, kwento ni Mother Teresa of Calcutta was asked how she feels about the fact that many people she helps only return to their poverty. And she was told that it seems that she's not successful. She replied, God is looking for my faithfulness, not my successes. Mga kasama, dun din, I failed to mention na, some it could be bad or good na yung self-centered service is you're just concentrated on the results. Whether you want to succeed, kanyan. But God looks at the heart. God looks at your faithfulness. And siya na bahala. Diba? Wag mo na problemahin yung, magsasucceed ba to? Papalpak ba ako nito? When God tells us to do something, it's not for us to understand. It's not for us to analyze. It's for us to obey and heed. So lastly, what Mother Teresa said, that God is looking for my faithfulness. Let this be our reply as well. Yun mga kapatid. Thank you. Sana may naintindihan kayo sa aking Taglish. Hindi tumaas ang aking asukal at ang aking blood pressure. Thank you.
So, for discussion starters, eto iwan ko na lang dito. So yon, all of us, like sinabi ko kanina, all of us have experienced both kinds of service. In what aspects of your life do you still serve for yourself? And meaning yung, you seek the people's attention, ganyan, diba? Ganon, or in what aspects of your life do you think na you're serving God? Tapos, secondly, in what ways can we grow in being servants? Yun, pwede nyo discuss with your DGL, ADGL. Yun. Salamat, Brother Mandy. Gusto mo na ba akong pakantahin? Ready na mag-ako. Thank you, mga kapatid. Thank you.